Jeremy Clarkson leaves Kaleb Cooper, disgusted, over big decision on Clarkson's farm. Jeremy Clarkson has left his co-star in his Amazon Prime Video series, Clarkson's Farm, Kaleb Cooper, disgusted, over his latest farming decision following his previous chaos. Jeremy Clarkson has left his co-star on Clarkson's Farm, Kaleb Cooper, disgusted, with his latest acquisition on the farm. Despite a tumultuous episode involving sheep farming, the 64-year-old has introduced a new flock to his farm after learning about easy care sheep and their advantages. Viewers of Clarkson's Farm on Amazon Prime have seen firsthand how much the presenter has previously struggled with sheep farming, from failed attempts at keeping them in a barn, to dealing with their weeping sores and births to their dead babies. After the maintenance became too much, Jeremy eventually gave up and handed him over to a local shepherd, which came at a cost. "I vowed there and then that I'd never have sheep again," he penned in his column for the Sunday Times, "especially as the whole enterprise had cost me money." However, last month, after noticing the high prices of lambs following his own £27 purchase, he decided to explore the market. "I looked into the market, found that lamb prices are quite high at the moment and, much to Kaleb's disgust, immediately bought a new flock of my own," he disclosed. Given the chaos he experienced before, Jeremy said he was not surprised when Kaleb and his partner and co-star Lisa Hogan questioned his decision, reports Gloucestershire Live. Defending his purchase, Jeremy said after reading about Easy Care sheep, he believes the journey will be smoother this time around. Easy Care sheep are a breed primarily developed in the UK, designed to meet the needs of low-input farming. Jeremy has expressed his enthusiasm for the low-maintenance sheep, stating, "The idea of a fire-and-forget sheep appealed to him and that, as they cost no more than a normal sheep. About £155 a pop. So in I plunged." He mentioned it is still early but he's optimistic. "Obviously, it's too early to say how they're shaping up but the theory is sound," noting Iolo Owen's unconventional breeding approach, because what Iolo Owen, our hero from Anglesey, did was ignore all the usual breeds and wonder what would happen if he did a bit of splicing here and there. Despite potential setbacks involving cattle, Jeremy hinted at a competitive edge over Kaleb because of this nugget of gold discovery, teasing, "I'm certain Kaleb doesn't know this. So when the sheep move on from their field and he puts the shorthorns in there, I can pull an incredulous face and wonder out loud how he can call himself a farmer if he didn't know that. It'll be my first ever farming win," he cheerfully remarked. London, UK. In a shocking turn of events, Clarkson's Farm star Jeremy Clarkson has left his co-star and farming protege, Kaleb Cooper, disgusted, after making a significant decision about the future of the hit Amazon Prime Video series. The decision, which is said to have been made without consulting Cooper, has sparked a public fallout between the two, causing tension both on-screen and off-screen. The popular agricultural reality show, which has captured the hearts of viewers with its blend of humor, chaos, and genuine exploration of farming life, has been a breakout success for Clarkson. Known for his brash personality and witty remarks, Clarkson's decision to pivot the show's direction has left his young collaborator, Kaleb Cooper, feeling sidelined and betrayed. Clarkson's big decision: a shift in direction for Clarkson's Farm. Jeremy Clarkson, the former Top Gear host, has long been a controversial figure in the media, but his foray into farming has endeared him to a wide audience. Clarkson's Farm follows Clarkson's often comedic attempts to manage a 1,000-acre farm in the Cotswolds, with Cooper, a local farmer with years of experience, playing a central role in guiding the novice presenter through the intricacies of agriculture. The show quickly became a fan favorite due to the real and unscripted nature of Clarkson's farming journey, along with the dynamic between Clarkson and Cooper, whose down-to-earth, no-nonsense approach perfectly complemented Clarkson's often hapless efforts. However, sources close to the production team revealed that Clarkson recently made a decision that has rocked the foundation of the show and left Cooper fuming. According to insiders, Clarkson unilaterally decided to alter the direction of the show for its upcoming seasons. This included a dramatic shift in the format, which would see Clarkson take a more hands-off role in the farming side of things, while focusing more on other aspects of rural life, such as countryside tourism, environmentalism, and possibly expanding his commercial ventures related to the farm. Kaleb Cooper's reaction: disgusted and betrayed. Kaleb Cooper, who has become a beloved figure among fans of the series for his practical wisdom and no-nonsense demeanor, is said to have been disgusted by Clarkson's decision. Cooper has expressed his disappointment publicly, stating that he feels betrayed by his longtime collaborator. In an emotional statement, Cooper said, "I've been here from the very start, helping Jeremy figure out how to plant crops, tend to livestock, and generally keep this farm going. It was meant to be a partnership. But now, to hear that everything is changing without any real consultation with me, it's honestly disgusting. This isn't just a TV show for me. This is my life, my work. And it feels like Jeremy's treating it like a joke." According to those close to the situation, Cooper was particularly upset that Clarkson made the decision without involving him in the discussions. Sources claim that Cooper was only made aware of the shift in the show's direction after it was already confirmed, leaving him feeling sidelined and undervalued. "I thought we had a real partnership here," Cooper continued in his statement. "But now it's clear Jeremy just wants to turn this whole thing into something else. I didn't sign up for that. I signed up to help with farming, to share the real struggles of rural life, not to be a sidekick in some documentary about Jeremy Clarkson's view on the countryside." What does this mean for Clarkson's Farm? The decision has already had a ripple effect on the future of Clarkson's Farm, with fans of the show expressing concern over the changes. Viewers have become attached to the unique dynamic between Clarkson, Cooper, and the farm's other colorful characters, including Clarkson's team of staff, the farm animals, and local people who have helped him along the way. Many fans are now questioning whether the shift in direction will lead to a watered-down version of the show that focuses less on farming and more on Clarkson's personal views. While the show's producers and Amazon Prime have yet to issue an official statement, the future of the series appears uncertain. Some insiders suggest that Clarkson's decision may have been influenced by broader industry trends, including the growing popularity of lifestyle and travel content, as well as Clarkson's personal interests in expanding his brand beyond farming. Others speculate that the change may have been motivated by a desire to elevate Clarkson's own personal brand, positioning him as an authority on a wider range of topics, such as sustainability, land management, and country living, all of which have become more prominent in media discourse in recent years. With Clarkson's history of controversial comments and bold opinions, some believe that the shift may be a strategic move to reach a larger, more diverse audience. However, the decision is a gamble. Many fans have made it clear that what they love most about Clarkson's Farm is its authenticity. The show, at its heart, has always been about Clarkson's bumbling yet endearing attempts to become a farmer, with Cooper serving as the grounded, sensible guide. If that dynamic is lost, some worry that the show may lose its appeal. The fallout. Will Kaleb Cooper leave? The biggest question now is whether Kaleb Cooper will continue to be involved in the show. According to multiple sources, Cooper has been considering his future with Clarkson's Farm, with some indicating that he may be on the verge of walking away if the show's direction isn't aligned with his own values and passion for farming. Kaleb's not someone who sticks around if he feels like he's being used for someone else's agenda, said a source close to Cooper. He's a real farmer. He loves what he does, and he doesn't want to be part of some watered-down version of a show that no longer reflects the true essence of farming. At this stage, it is unclear whether Cooper will remain on the show in any capacity, or if he will seek opportunities elsewhere. However, sources say that discussions have already begun about the possibility of a spin-off series centered around Cooper, with an emphasis on his own farming expertise and the challenges of modern agriculture. Fans of Cooper have already begun lobbying for this, with some even creating petitions online to demand that Cooper gets his own show if Clarkson's Farm changes direction too much. Jeremy Clarkson, a history of controversy and bold moves. Jeremy Clarkson is no stranger to controversy, having spent decades in the public eye for his often polarizing opinions and unapologetic approach to broadcasting. From his time on Top Gear, where his outspoken views regularly got him into trouble, to his controversial newspaper columns and his highly publicized remarks about various political and cultural issues, Clarkson has never shied away from stirring the pot. However, his venture into farming with Clarkson's Farm marked a different direction for the presenter. For many viewers, the show represented a more vulnerable side of Clarkson, as he grappled with the reality of farming, a subject far removed from the world of cars and international travel. This made the dynamic between Clarkson and Cooper, who is a local farmer and a key part of the show's success, all the more compelling. Clarkson has yet to publicly address the fallout with Cooper, but he has hinted at future projects in the rural lifestyle genre. In a recent interview, Clarkson stated that he was excited to explore new avenues of country living, and that Clarkson's Farm would evolve to reflect these new interests. Whether or not this will sit well with Cooper, or the show's devoted audience, remains to be seen. Fans react. Will Clarkson's Farm lose its charm? Fans of Clarkson's Farm have taken to social media to voice their concerns, with many expressing disbelief at the idea that Clarkson might change the show's direction. On Twitter, hundreds of viewers shared their love for the existing format, emphasizing the importance of the genuine farming elements and the real-life struggles that Clarkson faces. Many also voiced support for Cooper, with some calling for him to have a larger role in any future seasons, regardless of the direction the show takes. "I watch Clarkson's Farm for Kaleb and the farm, not for Jeremy's opinion on the countryside," tweeted one fan. "If it's going to be more about Jeremy and less about actual farming, I'm not sure I'll stick around." Others, however, defended Clarkson's right to evolve the show and expand its scope, arguing that television shows must change and adapt to remain relevant. "It's his show, and if he wants to try new things, that's his prerogative," said one viewer. "But I can see why Kaleb would be upset if he's been left out of the loop. It's definitely a tricky situation." Conclusion. What's next for Clarkson's Farm? As the dust settles on this dramatic fallout, it remains to be seen what the future holds for Clarkson's Farm and the relationship between Jeremy Clarkson and Kaleb Cooper. Will the show stay true to its original premise, or will Clarkson's new direction drive a wedge between him and the fans who have supported the show from the start? With tensions running high and uncertainty in the air, one thing is clear: Clarkson's Farm will never be the same again. Whether it thrives or falters will depend on how Clarkson, Cooper, and the production team navigate this turbulent time. For now, fans will have to wait and see how the situation unfolds.